guys, welcome back to another Vlogmas. Today is Mason's birthday, so I'm so excited. My baby boy is 2 years old. I can't believe he's 2. My little baby. It's so crazy. Like, these 2 years went by so fast. But so today, of course, is gonna be all about him. It is just me and Bella today, because obviously Riley's at school, Paul's at work. He's supposed to only be working a half day, but then he needs to go to the store and pick up some things for me, so I'm not sure when he's gonna get home. But I mean, typical morning anyways, so we're just gonna, he loves watching his Mickey, he loves watching his Bluey, so him and Bella are doing that right now. I just got done cleaning the kitchen. So I did that, and then I have to clean today. So I have 2 things that I really have to do. The second thing technically is cleaning. I need to put a lot of stuff away since I was sick most of the week. I have to do that. So I still have stuff that I bought from the grocery store on Monday, pantry wise, still sitting on my counter because I have to reorganize the pantry. And obviously yesterday was the first day I was actually feeling better. So I have that to do, and then I have packages I still haven't opened, and I actually did put all the Thanksgiving stuff away in a box, but it's still sitting in my office. So I have to at least move that, I have to at least move boxes, or bins I should say, not even boxes, bins to the side, so then Paul can go ahead and take that into the storage for us. So I have that to do, but then my number 1 thing to do today is I have to bake Mason's cake for his birthday party on Sunday. So I'm just gonna do a simple vanilla cake. It's my popular cake that I make for birthday parties. So I'm actually doing a Mickey Mouse cake. So I'm not decorating it today. I like to bake 2 days before the party, and then the day before the party I like to frost the cake, because at least the frosting doesn't have to go into the fridge. The frosting that I make, which is nice. But I sometimes put it in the fridge just for a little bit, but then I take it out at least in the morning of the party, just because it's I don't want it rock hard. But I am gonna pat myself on the back. My cookies and my cakes are delicious. I've got nothing but compliments on them, so sorry you guys can't try them. But I'm a planner. When it comes to parties, I've always, I just recently started cookies. Otherwise, I would have did cookies for Riley, Audrey, and Gianna for their birthdays. But I always, from day 1, made their birthday cakes. Paul would always tell me, let's go buy a cake. I'm like, no, that's the thing I do. I want to make them birthday cakes. That's just, it means something to me. So I made all their birthday cakes up till age 10, and then once 11 hit, then they got to pick what they wanted, because sometimes then they wanted ice cream cakes, or they just wanted a big cookie, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. So they just always get to choose now. But however, I still will make their cake for a special event. So when Gianna had confirmation, I made her confirmation cake because it was a nice simple sheet cake. And I actually did make cookies for her confirmation because she asked me to. So she didn't ask us to go to the store and buy a cake. She actually asked me to make this stuff for her. So it actually makes me feel special when they do that. So I'm going to do his cake. Now, once we had Bella, I actually started making different cakes. I used to do the piping cakes for the kids, or just plain frosting. For Bella, when she was 1, I made a 3-tier mermaid cake. And I did the frosting on 1 tier. And I did fondant on 1 tier. And I've never done fondant before. And I did mermaid scales. And then the bottom one, I did crushed graham crackers to do a beach. So that cake was my very first out of this world cake. The rest, I don't remember if I did the recipe that I do now, because I've already done 4 cakes for her, but at least I know her last 2 cakes I've done the same recipe. I don't want him to get too crazy. But, and then when she turned 3, obviously with all that craziness going on, that's when I started doing cookies. So I found like a really awesome cookie recipe. So the frosting took me a little bit to perfect, not the flavor, but like the actual like piping of like the stiffness so it wasn't so runny. So that took me, so now I'm pretty good with that. Now it's just like practicing like designing, because I know like when I was making his Mickey cookies, I will critique myself. Some of like it, I don't know, the piping was a little weird with like the black, because like finally like my black cookies were always coming up like gray. So, and no matter how much black, and finally I perfected like the color black, so I know what I need to do. So I'm just, and actually my red cookies weren't even turning red, they were like a reddish pink, so I actually added a different color in there and I made it more red. Paul thought I was crazy and he goes, oh wow, that actually worked. So, but anyways, so yeah, so I am, today, number 1 priority is to bake Mason's cake. My parents are actually coming over this morning, so like to see how this works out, because today is actually Friday, and on Fridays I actually do my nails too, and I actually have a couple nails that are broke that I actually have to fix. So, and that'll take me like a good half hour, but I'll do that when he's sleeping, obviously. So hopefully like I'll be able to get everything done, because I would love to bake the cake, or at least have it like made to bake before he goes down for a nap, because then it could just be baking. Because I'm gonna do 2 layers circle cake, and I think I'm gonna double it. I am gonna put frosting inside. I just don't, I don't think I'm gonna do a flavor frosting, because I was just thinking I wasn't planning on that, because that was just a random thought that I did. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do 2 cakes for the first layer and 2 cakes for the second one like I did with Bella's, and I'm like, oh, I forgot I need a frosting inside. So yeah, gotta figure that out. But Bella's actually was a 3-layer one. No, actually, it was a 2-layer one, but there was 3 layers in each layer, because she wanted, I think it was white, purple, teal inside. So I had to dye each one. Mason's is simple, I'm not dyeing it, I'm just leaving it as is. So you could actually go check that out in our Frozen video of her birthday party, when I birthday prepped her party. So, but like I said, not too busy of a day, it's just I have to get 2 things done today. So it's more so, hopefully when Riley gets home from school, I would love to have everything at least cleaned and organized, because Paul and I keep debating whether to go back and forth if we're gonna have his birthday party in the garage, because we have a nice heated garage, but I still have stuff in there for boxes wise, so we need to actually like at least move everything to the side. But I think at this route, I think that might be the best way to go. So hopefully that's what we're gonna be able to do. So hopefully, fingers crossed, like I said, be able to clean everything. I actually did forget to mention that what I do for each of my kids on their birthday is I actually make them like a really nice breakfast, and then they actually get to choose what lunch they want, only that. So if somebody say like wants like something from like McDonald's, I'll go out and I'll go get them something from McDonald's. And then for dinner, they choose. Either I make something homemade or we order something, but it's for the whole family. So this morning I'm actually not making him breakfast, because my mom and dad are actually bringing something over for him for breakfast. So I just let them do that. But for lunch wise, probably won't go get him something, because he's still too young to let me know what he wants. Like I ask him and he's just like, you know, whatever. So, and actually for dinner, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. I might just make him, he loves mac and cheese, and lately he loves pizza. So maybe, you know, I don't know, figure out something for him, or I'll even make him chicken nuggets, because actually he's been on a chicken nugget kit lately. So you just saw I just got done baking the cake. So crazy day. So we're gonna spend a lot of time with Mason, so I couldn't, the only thing I got so far done was the cake. But that was the most important thing. So it's a little bit later than I expected because he just went down for a nap about an hour ago. Riley just came home. So we are, well, I have to wait for that cake because I only have one big circle pan, so I have to do another one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let that bake, and then I'm actually probably just gonna clean the kitchen at least and clean the table and at least clean the living room, because I talked to Riley and I told her, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I really wanna have that party in the garage. So I asked her when Mason goes down for bed that maybe if we could take even a half hour, because I don't think it's gonna take us that long, if we can kind of organize. And then of course Paul's calling me, so. Did you just have chocolate milk for the first time?
Wait, are you trying to tell me you
Birthday boy, how is it? Oh, how is it? He was like, what is this? Is it good? Did you get chocolate milk? Is it good? Yeah? Is it good? Aww. Little birthday boy. Is he good? Mmm. Yeah. Real good? And that's mini wheats. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mason. What? Happy birthday to you. Ready?
Blow the candle.
Go, go. Don't touch, go. Blow. Don't touch, go. Blow it. Blow.
Need help.
You did it.
Yay! You did it, birthday boy! Do you want to open presents? Do you want to open presents? Oh, do you want to open presents? Tetris. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, you lost the heart. You have 2 hearts left. Better.
Look at him, he's
play. Cool. That's so cool.
Get a Game Boy? Get out of here. You wanna play a game?
What?
You gonna play a game?
Oh, he's gonna show the dog. Mason, show Riley.
I want to see Mason.
Come here, show Riley. Show Riley.
Man, I love video games. I wish I could see another one. Hey, I want to see.
Oh, he's- All right, so we're having way too much fun right now with Mason. He is just see.
As your games evolve, you can order your big
So I am gonna end his birthday vlogmas, and we will see you guys in our next one. Bye.